When most men think about connection, they imagine it as something you build brick by brick. Small talk, polite smiles, a resume of interests stacked neatly on the table. Some side is office staros and the side is office stagers and a life thing. But here's the truth no one wants to admit. Connection isn't built like a house. It's struck like lightning. And lightning does not ask for permission. It does not politely introduce itself. It erupts. In an instant, it burns itself into memory. At the end of this video, you won't just know how to start a conversation. You'll understand how to bypass the walls, the polite masks, the practiced lines, and go straight to the emotional core where real desire lives. Because that's the only place where a woman remembers you. Let's begin with the mistake that keeps most men invisible: safety. They meet a woman and think, if I play it safe, if I'm agreeable, if I show I'm smart and polite, she'll like me. And yes, she may like you, but liking is not the same as longing. Liking doesn't burn. Liking doesn't keep her awake at night, replaying the way you looked at her. Her nervous system is not scanning for similarity. It is scanning for aliveness. She doesn't remember the guy who agreed with everything she said. She remembers the one who startled her into feeling something: surprise, curiosity, even a flicker of tension. Because emotions are the tags the brain uses to mark what matters. Logic is processed. Emotion is felt. One goes to the brain. The other hits the body. And the body never forgets. Picture her phone for a moment. Dozens of men are typing the same words into her inbox. Hey, you're beautiful. What do you do? Even the handsome ones blur together. Her system files them as background noise. But then your message, or your words in person, cut through the static. Not because you were creepy, not because you performed tricks, but because you said something that broke her autopilot. A tease, a challenge, a question she didn't see coming. For half a second, she feels uncertainty, and that half second is everything because her body wakes up. That flicker is the moment you break through her firewall, and once you're in, you don't have to shout, "Look at me!" Her own nervous system will do the work for you, circling back, replaying, wondering. There's a reason the silent one in the room draws more attention than the loud one. Mystery is magnetic. You don't need to act like a movie character brooding in the corner. What you need is micro-mystery, small gaps in your story, loose threads her mind can't stop tugging. Most men overshare. They meet her and pour out their life story. Every detail, every scar. No tension, no edge. Instead, leave openings. Say, that city reminds me of something wild I went through. I'll tell you another time. Then change the subject. Her mind won't let it go. She'll replay the moment later, wondering what you meant, why you didn't explain, what you're hiding. And now you're not just a memory, you're a puzzle. And puzzles demand attention. The same with tension. She teases you, you don't fold. You push back gently, playfully. I don't date guys like you. You smirk. Good. I don't date girls like you either. This will be fun. Unresolved tension is like a song that never lands on its final note. It plays in her head long after the music stops. Just be funny, they tell men. But humor without power is a trick, not a weapon. Most guys use humor to please, to entertain, to get approval. But the humor that seduces is humor that presupposes your value. It's not about jokes, it's about frame. A weak man says, I hope I'm not boring you. A strong man says, be honest, how lucky do you feel sitting here with me? Both are humor, but one begs, the other commands. One says, I hope I'm enough. The other says, of course I'm enough, are you? Playful arrogance wrapped in a smile. That's the alchemy. She can't accuse you of being cocky because you're laughing. But beneath the laughter, she feels the truth. You are the prize. I want you to remember this for the rest of your life. Connection isn't about being liked. It's about being felt. You don't need to be the richest, or the most handsome, or the smoothest. You just need to be the one who spikes her emotions, who disrupts her pattern, who slips past the mask and touches the hidden world underneath. Do this, and you won't just be another man she met. You'll be the story she replays when the lights are out, the question she can't stop asking, the spark that lingers in her bloodstream long after you've walked away. And once you understand this, once it becomes second nature, you'll notice something strange. Women will start thinking about you even when you're not there. They'll feel a pull they can't rationalize. Not because you begged for it, not because you performed for it, but because you became unforgettable. This is Dark Domin. And if you're still here, if you've listened this far, I'll tell you one last truth. Your life will change the moment you stop asking to be noticed and start demanding to be remembered.